I'm always on the lookout for solid companies where the owners are transparent, and transparent about how they make their money too. Now, when a company is transparent, it means they are far less likely to exit scam, and that reduces the risk to us. So I'd like to introduce Virtual Currency International, VCI. They're based in Bulgaria. They've been around since November 2018. They've currently got 11,000 members, and they make their money in trading in futures, forex, and commodities. So let's take a look at who is behind this. So these are the four guys in the senior leadership team. There are two founders. The first one is Jürgen Rosenmeier. He's a German businessman. So if we click on his name, he founded VCI in 2018. He started his career in insurance in 2004, and he's helped 7 different companies from 7 different sectors to grow from 1.3 million euros up to more than 35 million turnover within the first year. The companies are active in the areas of insurance, real estate management, consulting, Facebook marketing, company pension plans, network marketing, and cryptocurrencies. Quite a diverse history. He's 33 years old, married, and a happy father. Good for you, Jürgen. He's got a Facebook account that goes back 3 years. Lots of photos, etc. He's got a LinkedIn account. We can see some of the places he worked before, where he went to school, some of his endorsements, etc. So good traceability there. And the second founder is Vladimir Galibov. He's an opportunitypreneur. Lots of stuff in his Facebook about motivation, entrepreneurship. He's a real businessman. So he says he's totally focused on creating opportunities and building strategic partnerships. He speaks German. A lot of his videos are in German, probably hence the relationship with Jürgen. He seems to be heavily focused on the whole marketing and team building side of things. He's got experience in cryptocurrency and large team building, producing millions of turnover with his team. He's 36 years young and lives in Bulgaria. So here's his Facebook page. Lots of content in here. He's very active in here, speaking at conferences. There's Jürgen, the Turkey event. He's also got a LinkedIn account. Not a lot of information in here, but he does have over 500 connections. So in summary, the team has good digital footprints. We've got a strong history of business entrepreneurship from the two co-founders. So that's a good start for transparency. So not only are the team behind this transparent, but how they make their money, they are also transparent about that. So what we have here is a website called MyFxBook, FX being short for Forex, of course. And this site is a trade journal. It's a record of trades that have been made. And it's used for transparency. Traders use it for analysis, going back over statistical history, when they've made profits, when they haven't, how the trades went, etc. So it's a fantastic tool for transparency. So what we're looking at here says VCI hybrid US dollar T2. And down here at the bottom, there's another one for USDT. That one has had a gain of 135%. The one we're looking at the moment has had a gain of 76%. And there's lots of statistics in here, lots of things you can go in and check. But, you know, trading is about profits and losses. And overall, if you're making profits, that's the main thing. But of course, you can have bad days. So today, they're making a loss of 1.31%. This week, they're up 0.77%. This month, they're up 9.4%. And this year, they're up 76%. So there's great information in here, and I love the transparency of it. People can come in here, look at the trades, look at the details, and ask questions, discover what's going on. And that's what transparency is all about, being open. So we can see how these guys are making their money. Perfect. So what are these guys offering? What is it that they actually do? They have these things called hybrid packages. That's what their investment plans are called. And it says you will find training in the following areas: Forex, futures, crypto, and commodities. So they're positioning themselves as a training and educational company. And then the investment side of things is just a bonus, just an extra, an add-on. The good thing about this is it puts them in a position to deal with regulation and to be licensed. So one of the key things about getting licensed is you have to have a product. So their product is the education side of things, training. So that's a really good indication for the company. They're thinking ahead. They're thinking in a long-term view. And on their About page, it says here that they're an asset management company with a license for Forex, crypto asset management, and financial consulting, and they're registered in Slovakia. So they're licensed. That is very unusual in this crypto space. So great to see that. So with their investment plans, they pay up to 1.5%, but in reality, they're saying that they pay around 1% on average. So there's 4 different ranges. The minimum investment is $25. So you buy a $25 pack or any multiples of those. So you can buy like 4 packs, 4 $25 packs for $100. It pays up to 130%. So basically you get 30% profit. 500 and over, you get 35% profit. 5,000 and over, it's 40% profit, and 10K and over, it's 45% profit. Now profits are paid 5 days a week, Monday to Friday. So this is on trading days only. So no profit payments on the weekend. The profits you get from your investment packs, you cannot withdraw during the week. You can only withdraw at the weekend, which is a bit strange. So one important thing they mentioned down here at the bottom of the page, we offer no investment. We offer education packs with the gain of profit. The gain of profit is just an additional benefit, which is not part of the contract or product the user buys. That goes back to the earlier point about them positioning themselves as an educational company to ensure they can get licensed and avoid any legal issues. So let's summarize their investment plans. So let's say you invest $100, which is 4 hybrid packs of $25 each. The investment period is 135 days. And they have a 7-day activation period. So the first week is the activation. The profit is accrued Monday to Friday, 5 days in a week. And the profit is paid out at the weekend. And the daily profit on all of the plans is 1%. The minimum investment is $25. And the percentage profit on that is 30% over 135 days, which is 27 weeks. So that's 135 divided by 5 days, which is a 5-day week effectively, to give you 27 weeks. Now the next level up, which is $500 investment, it still gives you 1%, but the return is 35% because it's an extra week, so that lasts for 28 weeks. And each of the other options, the 5K and the 10K investment, they just last an extra week each to give you an extra 5% profit in the additional weeks. And there's no capital release. The daily profit includes your capital. There are a few competitors to this which also pay 1%, some of them over 120 days, some of them over 125 days. So a very similar model, except these guys pay you for slightly longer. So the profit period is slightly longer by a week or two, but you're getting 30% to 45% depending on how much you invest. So 30% is a very good return, especially with a transparent company where the risk is a lot lower. When I'm summarizing a platform, I like to start with what I don't like. And I don't like the activation week. It's an extra week of doing nothing, a week where we're not earning anything. And 27 weeks seems like a long time to wait to get our profit. Now I know it's a small point, and there are other similar platforms where the wait is nearly as long, but the return is good here, so I think it's worth the wait. And another small point, having access to my funds only at the weekend might not be that convenient for me. I know there are other platforms where we only get our money on the Friday, for example, but even that I don't like. Anyway, that's the rule they have here. And that's about all I don't like here. So I think that's a good sign. I had to scrape around to find things I didn't like. So now for what I do like. Transparency. I really like the transparency of the senior leadership team. Great to have good digital footprints, great to see their faces, great to hear them speaking on video and at conferences. I want all companies in the crypto space to be like these guys. Come forward, let's see your faces, let's hear what you were up to in the past. Show traceability and be contactable. Now, as I showed with the website MyFxBook earlier, I like the transparency in how they show how they make their money as well. And I like that they're licensed. It's not that easy to get a license. You have to be compliant. So really good job. And I like that they are prepared for the future, positioning their company as an educational company, preparing for when the crypto space will be regulated. When the governments start to exercise control, the SEC and other financial bodies enter this arena in full strength. At that point, most crypto companies will disappear. Companies like VCI will stand the best chance of withstanding the scrutiny that will inevitably come. So that gives us a greater chance of longevity with this company. And 30% return in 6 months on the entry-level plan. That is very, very competitive. So if you invest $100, 6 months later, you've turned that into $130. And if you were to keep your profit and just invest the capital again for a further 6 months, you'd have a gain of 60% for the year. Now, can you imagine a bank advertising 60% gain in a year? There'd be huge queues outside that bank. And they have a really exciting roadmap. Remember, Eugen has a history of working in real estate. He's also got contacts in the forestry industry, where there's a lot of money to be made. And combine that with precious metals and a way for us to profit in all of these projects. From my research and what I've listened to, I think these guys have the capabilities to achieve all of this. They are smart, determined businessmen. So in summary, I'm delighted that we have another solid, transparent company to invest in. One that has a really good chance of being here for the long term. So I'm in. My next video will show how we sign up, deposit our Bitcoin and purchase the investment plans. Now I hope you're excited about this one. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.